In that same speech that you delivered in 2002, you also speak frequently of the role of consistency in communications. Um, could you perhaps elaborate on the role of consistent action and consistent decision making within corporate communications?
Well, I think, after all, public relations is everybody's job in the company. That's why I think ultimately the single most important stakeholder group is your own employees, because if they're not doing the right thing, then the company is not doing the right thing. But I think as I looked at it over the years and said, what causes people at large, customers, employees, public, regulators, what causes people to trust a company? It seemed to me there were a few characteristics that were applicable everywhere. The first is you have to be consistently good at what you're in business to do. If you don't have consistent quality of product, then there's no reason to trust you to do anything else. So that's fundamental. The second issue is a leader of any enterprise has to not feel erratic or make decisions that are episodic or jerk things back and forth, because you can't trust someone that you can't see on some kind of reasonably predictable path. That doesn't mean that leaders shouldn't be flexible, adaptable, willing to change. That's very different from behavior that is not seen as consistent leadership behavior. And then the third thing is that you need to consistently adhere to a set of values. And that's very hard. You know, you say, what causes people to pursue values? Is it anything we can teach them inside a company? And I doubt that. I think you develop your moral compass earlier in life, and then you have a variety of experiences that either teach you that that's something that you believe in and will help make you a more successful human being in whatever you're doing, or you don't. But what you can teach employees is what actions represent the values that the company intends to stand for, and what actions are outside those boundaries. And I'm not so sure there's as much work done on the actions as there is on the values, which is why I think a lot of employees tend to get a little cynical about all the high-flown language about values. We do this, we believe in that, we put it on the wall, you know, we tattoo it on our shoulder under the butterfly or whatever. And then they look around them, and then there's the set of rules about the way things really work around here, and maybe it's really politics, maybe it's really level, maybe it's you know, the senior leaders take their family on the company plane when they're going on vacation. You know, it's all this stuff. And if Jack Welch said something once in an early annual report, which I think captured it very well. He said, when he's dealing with performance evaluations of his senior team at GE, he said, see if I can get this right, if somebody has great results and you know, great ethics and integrity and behavior, it's easy. If someone has lousy results and lousy ethics and behavior, it's easy. If someone has lousy results and great ethics, it's a little harder, but it's still lousy results. But if someone has great ethics and questionable behavior, it's very hard. And the kinds of things he was trying to put in place there, things like sharing across units in a company that was so decentralized, he really made sure that he reinforced the kinds of behaviors he wanted. And it became very clear to everybody what the strategy was, what the behaviors were that supported it, and what the values were that were represented by those behaviors. Model case. So But anything you do, you don't do consistently. Why would you trust it?